We are glad to welcome you to our channel. Kindly subscribe to our channel and share our videos with your friends and relations. And click on the bell icon for instant notification whenever new videos are uploaded on this channel. Rest assured that we are going to have a very exciting and inspiring discussion. Let's dive into the lesson right away. Hello and welcome to this lesson on adjuncts and their uses in English speech and writing. In this video, we will discuss what adjuncts are, their functions, and how they are used in English. So our focus will be on adjuncts and how to use them. We will also explore various examples of adjuncts to help you understand their usage more effectively. So let's dive into it. What exactly is an adjunct? An adjunct is a word, phrase, or clause that is added to a sentence to give additional information or to modify the meaning of the sentence in some way. Adjuncts can be used to describe time, place, reason, manner, and many other aspects of a sentence. And this brings us to examples of adjuncts and how they are used in English. We want to begin with adjuncts of time, which describe when an action takes place. Examples: I will visit grandma tomorrow. Now, when you look at this example, tomorrow is an adjunct of time, and it describes when the action of visiting the grandparents or grandma specifically will take place. Okay. Then, examples of adjuncts. We are now taking adjuncts of place, which describe where an action takes place. So an adjunct of place answers the question where, all right, unlike an adjunct of time that answers the question when. Now, example of adjuncts of place: I live in Lagos. The adjunct here is in Lagos. So here in Lagos is an adjunct of place that describes where the speaker lives, okay? Another type of adjunct is adjunct of reason, uh, and adjuncts of reason describe why an action takes place. For example, I am studying for my exams because I want to get good grades. So the adjunct of reason here is because I want to get good grades. Now, because I want to get good grades is an adjunct of reason that describes why the speaker is studying for his or her exams. Then adjuncts of manner describe how an action takes place. For example, she sings beautifully. The adjunct of manner here is beautifully, and beautifully here as an adjunct of manner describes how the person sings. She sings beautifully. If a question is asked, how does she sing? She sings beautifully. All right. Then let's look further at what adjuncts really do in sentences. Adjuncts provide additional information. Adjuncts are not part of the core meaning of the sentence, which means you can remove an adjunct from a sentence and the sentence will still make a complete thought or express a complete idea. Let's look at what this is about. Adjuncts are not essential to the basic meaning of a sentence and can often be omitted without changing the grammatical structure of the sentence. That's what we are saying. For example, she sings. All right, we saw this in the previous example. She sings. Now, when you examine that, if you add the adjunct beautifully, then the sentence will be she sings beautifully. But here you can see that we have removed beautifully, and yet this conveys the intended meaning. She sings. Okay, what does she do? She sings, which means she's a singer. So the sentence still makes sense without the adjunct of manner beautifully. In fact, there are many adjuncts that can be added to the core meaning. The core meaning of the sentence is she sings, and then you can add beautifully, or you can, if somebody asks the question, when does she usually sing? She sings every day, or she sings every week. Where? In the choir. How? Beautifully. Different adjuncts can be added, but the core meaning of the sentence or the basic structure of the sentence can remain even without adding an adjunct. So that is what we want to look at here, so that you understand that adjuncts perform the specific function of providing additional information, extra information. Okay. Now, let's move on and look at different forms of adjunct. There are different forms of adjuncts. Adjuncts can be used in a variety of forms, such as adverbials, adverbial phrases, prepositional phrases, and clauses. Okay, let's take some examples, uh, of different forms of adjuncts. I have I have to finish my work quickly. The adjunct quickly here is an adverb, and that is an adjunct of manner describing how I have to finish my work. I have to finish my work. How? Quickly. So, but take note that what we have here is an adverb, okay? It's an adverb, okay? Let's look at other examples. Mary sang very beautifully. Now, the grammatical structure very beautifully is an adverbial phrase. So, in the first example, we have an adverb constituting an adjunct of manner. And then in the second example, we have an adverbial phrase constituting an adjunct of manner as well. Very beautifully describing how Mary sang. Mary sang beautifully. Okay. Now, let's look at the next example. I will meet you at the park. The adjunct here is at the park, and it's a prepositional phrase constituting an adjunct of place describing where I will meet. I will meet you. Okay. Then the next example, after I finish my work, I will go for a walk. After I finish my work is an adverbial clause, and it's an adjunct of time describing when I will go for a walk. So these are different forms of adjunct. Okay. In conclusion, adjuncts are a crucial aspect of English speech and writing that add additional information or modify the meaning of a sentence. So if you are asked what is an adjunct or what are adjuncts, adjuncts are a crucial aspect of English speech and writing that add additional information or modify the meaning of a sentence. Adjuncts can describe time, place, reason, manner, and many other aspects of a sentence. So if you're asking where, when, why, how, and so on and so forth, then you are looking for adjuncts to provide information to answer such questions. Understanding how to use adjuncts correctly can greatly improve the clarity and effectiveness of your communication. So that is exactly why we have looked at adjuncts and how to use them. I hope you enjoyed today's lesson. If you did, like the video and share the video with your friends and relations. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, kindly leave them in the comments section below. See you in the next class. Many thanks for watching today's video. A big thank you to all of you out there for being part of today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, kindly subscribe to this channel. Subscribe now as a way of giving us support. For notification about new videos, click on the bell icon. You will find the bell icon. Click on it so that whenever a new video is uploaded, you will be instantly notified. If you have actually enjoyed the video, like and share the video with your friends and relatives. This is very important. If you have any comments, leave your comments below. Any questions, any suggestions, we would gladly receive them and respond promptly and positively to them. See you in the next video. I look forward to always seeing you